What if I told you that in just 3 months you could learn to play the keyboards at a level that takes most people a full year to reach? Not just learning songs, I mean really playing with confidence and finally feeling like a solid keyboardist. If you ever struggled to learn the keyboards, felt stuck relying on chord charts and sheet music, or felt like your hands or your age are holding you back, you're in the right place. I know exactly how this feels because I've been there myself not too long ago actually. My first piano lesson was frustrating to say the least, almost no playing, mostly rambling about clefs, note lengths, subdivisions, and songs I didn't even care for. When I got to the class, I was super excited because I got invited into a Pink Floyd band, but when I left the class, I just felt like maybe I'm not cut out for this. Like, it just killed my spirits. That's the problem with the traditional methods. Let's be honest, most people learn the keyboards the hard way, trying to follow videos online and struggling to learn concepts in no specific order whatsoever, developing a severely impaired technique with lots of gaps in their musical knowledge and growing seriously dependent on chord charts and sheet music. They always have to keep looking at something, otherwise they just can't play. You take their sheet away, they go crazy. You take the chord charts away, it's panic mode. There's nothing wrong with using sheet music or chord charts. The problem is being dependent on them. This panic. You can't panic if somebody takes away your iPad or your chord charts. Another problem is binge watching many different YouTube videos without absorbing and retaining any of it. This can lead people to think, oh, I'm too old for this. My hands are too small for this. My ear isn't good. I'm not gifted. I don't have the gift like that other person does. There is no such gift. Regardless of the past and the excuses we might come up with, it's entirely possible for you to learn and master the keyboards in a much faster way you imagine. I know this because as we speak here, I have students who are treading this path and getting outstanding results in no time. You don't need to practice 8 hours a day, you don't need to have massive hands, perfect pitch, or the gift. The gift doesn't exist. What you need is to follow the right system. I made the Apex Keyboard Academy to help you learn 4 times faster, break free from just being good enough, and become a solid keyboardist. To build hand dexterity, speed, and independence. To gain confidence to play without the chord charts or sheet music. To improvise freely across the entire keyboard. And very importantly, to be able to learn songs by ear. This isn't just about exercises, it's about transformation. It's not just about learning how to play keyboards, it's about you becoming a confident, solid keyboardist. A lot of people spend 3 years, 4 years practicing piano and they barely crack being a beginner. I'm telling you that you can learn in just 3 months what most people take a full year to learn. So how do we do that? That's where the Apex method comes in. My proven system to make learning fast, consistent, and effective. It's based on 4 pillars. Assimilation, the realm of the what, where you absorb with deep focus and bring information into your brain. The second pillar is performance, where you practice the task. You practice the exercises. You practice, focusing on precision, aiming at proficiency. This is the realm of the how. The third pillar is encoding, the realm of the why, where you are going to fit each piece within the bigger puzzle. This is where you are going to make analogies. You are going to see the connections between each of the concepts and techniques. The fourth pillar is excellence. I just chose the cheesy word wow because that's the realm of the wow. The idea is you have to practice always striving for the 120%. This is the full circle pillar. If you assimilate, perform, encode, assimilate, perform, encode, assimilate, perform, encode repeatedly, you are going to achieve excellence. You aren't just going to be a specialized keyboardist, somebody who can play only this very well, but you have all of these gaps. The aim of being excellent is that you can play many different things. You are versatile, a complete keyboardist. The course itself, the Apex Keyboard Academy, is a meticulously crafted, step-by-step program that covers everything you need. Chords, scales, inversions, arpeggios, keys, independence, improvisation, and much more. All of that with a meticulously crafted progression where one class builds on top of the previous one for a seamless learning flow. While my heart lies in rock and prog rock music, I also like classical, I also like jazz, I also like many different styles. The underlying structure of music is the same. All of music has chords, scales, inversions, arpeggios. So if you learn all of these things, you are going to be prepared to learn other styles. What differs is stylistic traits, techniques, but if you become really good at the basic techniques, keys, chords, arpeggios, inversions, you're going to be prepared to become a confident keyboardist no matter which genre of music you like. When you join the first class of the Apex Keyboard Academy, here's everything you get. Full access to the Apex Keyboard Academy, full access to the Apex Synth Academy, my professional synthesizer programming course, which is more like 5 different courses baked into one, with courses on the Minimo, Prophet 5, Jupiter 8, CS80, Pigments, and more. You also get perpetual access to my most recent sound pack, Rock Essentials. The icing on the cake is that the first 10 students are gonna get a one-on-one free lesson with me via Zoom. The standard price for the Apex Keyboard Academy is $397. The price for the Apex Synth Academy is $117. Rock Essentials is $59. If you factor in one free class, my classes are $125 each class, all of that sums up to $698. This is the total value you are going to get from this offer. You're going to get a fantastic one-time deal, but before I tell you that, here's a very important perspective you need to have. The average price for monthly keyboard lessons in the US is $320. If you count for a full year, it's almost $4,000, $3,840. Your offer is, you're going to get all of this: Apex Keyboard Academy, Synth Academy, Rock Essentials, and the first 10 are going to get a free lesson with me. All of that for $297. That's less than the average price of 1 month of keyboard lessons in the US, but with a much better structured path for you to follow and get much better results. I lowered the standard price of the Apex Keyboard Academy from $397 to $297 because I really want you to join the first class of the Apex Keyboard Academy. This means that you'll be more than just a student, you'll be a founding member, among the very first to experience the course, shape its early community, and sets the standard for everybody who comes after. You'll get access to everything first, and you'll carry the distinction of being part of the group that helps launch this journey from day one. I am confident that this is an exceptional, fantastic offer, but it won't last long, and there are only 10 spots to have a one-on-one session with me, so don't delay. Join me in the Apex Keyboard Academy now. The link is over here. I can't wait to see you inside and watch you finally reach the level you always dreamed of. No more excuses, no more wasting time. Let's rise to the apex.